Welcome back to my channel. This is Ingenious Giacomo, and today, very briefly, I tell you how you can save way over $1,000. You know, probably 1400 bucks within probably 5 minutes, with 5 minutes of work. Now, let's get started. This is a very expensive cooler. I mean, it's a beautiful piece of machinery. It's actually a true, that's the very nice top of the line one. And actually I sold it to this guy a while ago for a very good price, because I got a very good price on it, because it wasn't cooling right. So I found the offer up for only 400 bucks, and now this thing is like at least normal price, I would say 2800, brand new, 2800, 2500. I don't think you can find it cheaper than that, because it's the one with the old stainless steel interior, stainless steel front. It's a beautiful piece of machinery. So I went to see it. It wasn't cooling right. It would not go below 45, 46. And then now I opened the door. That's why it's 53. Normally it's around 42, 43. Doesn't really get much cooler. That's why my friend called me and he told me, oh, it's not working too well, and so anyway, we took care of it. Pretty much I looked at it, and that's what's happening with a lot of those refrigerators. A very common issue. And in his restaurant, I found out of 5 refrigerator and freezer all had the same problem. So technically, what's going on, let me show you. That's why I say it's a very simple thing, considering so there is 4 screw holding these. I already removed it. That's just one of them. The other 4 are gone. One there, one there, one there, one there. There is a little indentation on it for the light who goes to the door. There is a door light inside, and the cable is there, as you can see it. So be careful when you put it back to make sure the cable. So now look at them. That's the condenser coil. Technically, my compressor is where all the air cooling the compressor and cooling the fridge goes through. Now, 2 years ago when I sold it, it was perfectly clean. I told them, make sure you clean it. Oh yeah. So now it wasn't working right, so they called me, and that was the problem. Now, the biggest part of this is, if you don't do nothing about this with time, a lot of time the compressor overheats, because it cannot let the heat it produce go through. So it blows cold inside, it blows the heat from here, and the air goes this way toward the back, and it cools off the compressor also. So it creates very high head pressures, and it's not the first time where a compressor is dead because of it. And now to replace this compressor, we're looking at least 7, 8, I would say it went up now. It used to be around 800 bucks, probably $800-900. Maybe 6, depending if you get the off-brand one, like a Danfoss, So there's some brands are cheaper than other, and Bracco, but so you're looking at least 600 bucks labor. So I would say $1,000 repair without a doubt for a new compressor, unless you go with a used one. And most people will fix it because it's a very nice cooler. So now I just started. I'm using 2 types of brushes. I have them here. One is from the Dollar Tree, is a dish brush. This other one is just a paintbrush, and let's get started. So you see how easy it is? It's just like a thick blanket. This one does the same thing, actually. Yeah, so you see both of them. So it's less than 2 minutes really after you remove the grill. And then what come out? You see, it's actually, there is nothing go through this, man. It's like insulation. You see, it even took the shape. By the way, you normally can notice something like this also by the noise. Just a second ago, before I removed it, was much louder. It was like that's my stuff I remove off that. I will do a little more cleaning detail, but that's it. So like a couple of minutes, and you don't even need to use any chemical or anything. Just brush it off. Then I put my grill back, and that's it. And probably I saved my body $1,000 just in 5 minutes. So very important thing to do, please, especially in restaurant environment where there is a lot of dust, and that's a common issue. with mainly restaurant, commercial. Those coolers have so many cubic feet of air go through, so any kind of dust, warehouses and all that gets built up into the coils. I saw actually in some homes, some coolers had a sub-zero freezer recently, ended up selling it, and he had two coils. The one in the front was clean, the one in the back was completely blocked because he has a split coil configuration. So always check your coils. I would recommend at least once a month, at least worst case scenario every 2 months. If you see that they're always clean, then make it every 6 months. But keep an eye on it. Now this cooler will go back to normal very quickly. Luckily I caught it early enough, but like I said, that's $1,000 saving within a few minutes of work. Thank you again for watching. This is Engineer Giacomo. They're gonna put my cooler back together now. Like I said, just the panel back up here, 4 screws, and the whole thing didn't take more than 5 minutes. It's so much less noisy, by the way. Oh God, what a difference. Please subscribe and thumbs up if you can. Yeah, that's what came out of it. It's kind of incredible looking at it, the consistency. So, you know, there is virtually no air going through this. This is what really kills the compressor eventually.